Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. It's Lindsay here with another jewelry unboxing, and for tonight I do have a 5-pound America's Thrift Supply mystery jewelry bag that I'm going to be sharing with you. I've only had this one a couple weeks and this is the only one I have in stock. I did order one again today that I'll be sharing once I receive it. I'm recording this video on Friday. If you're new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller here on YouTube, also Poshmark and The Real, and I post mystery unboxing videos on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I also drop in bonus sales. For this Thursday, I will be doing more of a variety video. I mentioned this in Thursday's video of last week, what the plan was, but I just wanted to remind you, I'm not planning to do jewelry, but I do have a name brand shoe box I'll be opening from Thrift. And I also have a hat lot that I purchased that I was going to open. And I have some game day couture NFL sweatshirts for various teams that are brand new with the tag. So that's what to expect for Thursday. And then obviously tonight we're going to do this America's Thrift Supply jewelry bag. If you see anything that you would like to purchase from this jewelry lot, just please send me an email. I will need a timestamp of the item and also a brief description along with the price stated in the video. And I'll get you out a PayPal invoice. If you would like me to hold the items for the remainder of the week so you can shop on Thursday's video and combine shipping, that's totally fine. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what we got. My last one was very good, I believe. That's where I had 14 karat gold, and I got a David Yurman single earring. So here's a first look at the lot. And this one was ordered on, where's the date on this? July 25th. And with the discount Kristen to save 15%, it costs $34 plus $9.99 shipping, and you get 5 pounds of jewelry. So pretty good price compared to some of the competitive or the competitor bags. And there might be something new on the card there. And lots of bracelets. So we'll get this open and see what we received. Hopefully there's some sellable pieces, maybe some brand names. And if we get any precious metal, that is always great as well. So we will go ahead and get out a good handful here and get started. All right, I'm just going to move that out of the way so we can focus on this stack first. So this is a stretch bracelet, but the stretch is really not any good on this one. And those may be glass or some kind of stone. It's a very cool bracelet, but it definitely needs to be restrung. So we'll just do $1 on that one if anybody's interested. And next up, I have this leather bracelet, and it looks like it has some initials on it, possibly LBM. And, oh, this is a rustic cuff. So I don't know if they do personalization or if that's supposed to stand for something. And there is a little bit of wear on it, but overall it's in good shape. We'll just do $2 on that one. Might be able to be repurposed or put something over the initials. And I'm going to move all the earrings to the side. This is some kind of little pendant, it looks like. And I don't believe I see any markings on it. And we'll see if that is magnetic. Yeah, I didn't think that it was because it doesn't look magnetic. So it may be some kind of plating on it. Let me check here. And I don't see any markings on that one. I will move it aside and I'm going to test that, and I'll put some info on the screen. And our next piece is a pair of paparazzi earrings. And I don't know if these are like naturally antiqued looking like that, or if those are wear. So we'll just do $1 on those, on the paparazzi enamel hoops. And is this a ring? It's really kind of stretched out. This is magnetic. I'm not sure exactly what that is because it's really stretched out. That'll just go in craft for $1. And we do have this pretty cool beaded necklace. It's got like a girl there in a sombrero or something. And there is a clasp on it. I'm assuming it's an artisan piece. I don't see any maker's mark on it, but it's really cool. It's got like a leather backing. So I will see if I can find out anything about that piece, and I'll put some info on the screen. But that looks cool and possibly vintage. So really neat piece. And we may have some kind of stone necklace or something. This looks really pretty. We have a wooden earring. This is gorgeous. So I don't see any markings on it. And I think it's just silver tone, but it's beautiful purple dyed shells. And that is just so pretty. And there's the back of it. And it's in nice condition. And that's magnetic. Let's do $6 on that one. That is beautiful. And we have some more paparazzi earrings that are new on the card. And these little beads just came off of this earring. I will check all the earrings to make sure there's no sterling, even if they are singles. That one kind of has a bit of a sterling look, so we'll check that one out later. But here are the paparazzi. We'll just do $1 on those ones as well. They're like a copper tone chain dangle. And we have this earring. This is really scratched and very dirty. So that'll just go in craft. If we get a match to it, I will add that. So you get the pair for $1. But if not, it will just be the single. And up next, we have a statement necklace. And this is a gold tone. And there is a little bit of wear on the chain. And then these orange little pendants on there. And I think they're just acrylic. And there's like a floral design. And it looks to be in okay condition. We'll just do $2 on that one, if anybody likes that. That looks like it could be sterling. Very pretty. And we do have a watch ring. And this one is not currently working. And it is missing a stone, it looks like. But this is really cool. I was actually looking at a Shop Goodwill lot that had a bunch of novelty type watches like that. But I missed the end of the auction. So yeah, that one needs to have a stone replaced. And Eugene may be the brand. And it looks like maybe one of the stones that are on the face of the watch is also missing. So I'll have to research that one and see if I can get it working and replace the stone, and I will put info on the screen, but that is cool. So we'll move that aside. Hopefully I can have that info on that by Monday. I will see, but if not, I'll bring it back at a later date. So this box, we definitely have a lot of earrings in compared to my last couple. This is a broken earring, but that would be really pretty as a pendant. It's rose gold metal. We'll just put that in craft for $1. That definitely gives like a St. John type of vibe. Really pretty. Another earring there. And we do have this copper tone ring. And I don't see any maker's mark on that one. It's really simple, very dainty. And that one is coming in at a 6. We'll just do $1 on that. We have this bracelet, some kind of stone, like a dyed stone, and it says Empower, Mary Kay Foundation, and there is quite a bit of wear on the little metal plate. We'll just put that in craft for $1. This is gorgeous, this bracelet. These are just acrylic, faceted, like emerald green. And it looks like that mark came off. Those are beautiful. A little bit of minor scratching on those. It's gold tone. And this one is marked. Usually these are bourbon and bow ties, but this one is not. It looks like it says Jewels C or something like that. So I'll see if I can find out what brand that is and put info on the screen. But let me get a size on it. That is coming in at 7 3/4. But really, really beautiful green stones on that one. And we have some little fashion earrings from Crystal Collection. They're like a filigree gold foil look, really lightweight. We'll just do $1 on those. And we have another pair, so just $1 on those as well. And I have a stretch bracelet. These are just plastic, and it says love on it. A little bit of wear on the metal. That'll just be $1. And we have this necklace. This is pretty. So there are 2 little spring ring clasps on this, but you can connect it. So I don't know if it was repaired at some point, but it looks like hematite, and then it's multicolor with some beads. We'll just do $2 on that one. It looks to be in good shape. We have this one, 1991 Junior Miss Peach Queen. And that's magnetic. We'll just put that in craft for $1. And we have this bracelet. I don't believe that's a clasp. And it is green and yellow. And that one is a size 8. We'll just do $1 on that one. Ooh, this is beautiful. This cloisonne necklace. It's got a screw barrel clasp. Ooh, and there's a little cloisonne heart. I don't think that goes together, but that is so pretty. It's cloisonne, and it's got a unicorn on it. And it looks like it's a locket. It is. That is so pretty. There's wear on the bail, but the little locket is beautiful. So I guess that is just on its own as a pendant. Let's look at this necklace first. So it's got a screw barrel clasp and just a fabric rope, and this beautiful heart pendant. And it does show a little bit of wear, but it is gorgeous. And it is got quite a bit of length on that one. Let's do $8 on the cloisonne heart necklace. And we'll do $3 on this one. Or if you want both the cloisonne necklace and the pendant, we'll just do $10 for both. That is adorable. And we have this really wild statement necklace here. And this one is just gold tone. I don't see any maker's mark on it. And it's kind of like tribal looking. I think we have all the stones on that part. And this is like white here, but I think it's natural. This is really weighty. And then down here are these leather orange tassels, but they just need to be straightened back out. But I think we have all of the stones. And the metal on this is in really good shape. So just a matter of getting those tassels back in line. But a really cool piece. It is a bit heavy, but a very cool item. And we have these earrings here. And they are super lightweight, maybe a wood. And I assume they're just gold tone. We'll do $2 on those. Looks like they're in good condition. And we have this necklace here with this little key. And I don't know if that is the brand Keep Collective, which is part of Stella and Dot. That kind of looks like that maker there. And there's a ton of discoloration on this chain. And it is magnetic. That one will just go in craft. It's got a lot of wear, but it might be able to be cleaned up. And these are really nice. These enamel, Van Cleef looking enamel clip-on earrings. And they are like a rose gold metal. And I don't see any markings on there. So just like a nice dupe for a Van Cleef. And that little pad part came out. I'm not sure exactly how that goes. So you'll have to kind of put that back in correctly. And I think it goes like that. So these are really nice and in great condition. We'll do $3 on those. Very pretty. So far, I like this box. We have these little stud earrings that are on the card. And they look to be in okay condition. They're magnetic. We'll just do $1 on those. I'll just straighten them back out there. So $1 on the little rhinestone studs. And that's a cool earring. And we have this necklace that's on a paper clip chain. And it is a little bit twisted here. And this definitely looks like a Madewell style, but I don't see any maker's mark on it. And there is some discoloration. So we'll just do $1 on that one and you'll have to unknot it. But it's not in bad shape. It'd be a good layering piece. So just $1 on that one. And we have this. This is Brighton. So this is like a purse charm, I guess, or to put on a luggage. It would just kind of wrap around. And there is a lot of wear on the metal on that. We'll do $3 on that one. It might be able to be cleaned up a little bit, but it does show a lot of wear on the heart. But it is Brighton. And our next piece is this necklace here. And I think it's just naturally colored that way. It looks to be in okay condition. We'll just do $2 on that one. And we've got a stretch bracelet with a little cactus. That'll just be $1, and I'll lot it up with some other ones if we get them. And this one looks like it could be $19.28 with the swirl design on the back. We have the snake chain necklace. This is marked Scoop. I'm not sure what that is. The actual necklace, ooh, there's a lot of color and tone loss there. So discoloration and a lot of wear on the chain. That one will just go into craft for $1. Next up, we have a Claire's piece, and this is a gunmetal. And it's a dainty little drop necklace that goes into a Y. And all the stones are there, and this is in really good condition. We'll do $2 on that one. And we got a little bangle here that's magnetic. We'll just do $1 on that. Let's look at this beauty. This is a very chunky statement necklace. And unfortunately, we are missing a stone there. It's got like that mystic topaz look. Absolutely stunning. And this does have some weight to it. It looks like it's pretty well made. I don't see a maker's mark on it. So right now we'll do $2 on it. And you know, it would be a cool piece to disassemble. This would make a really beautiful brooch if you took that apart. So we'll do $2 for the components, and we'll see if we get a matching stone for that missing area there, but that's beautiful. And we got another little bracelet here. We'll just do both of these for $1 if anybody wants those. We have a stretch bracelet. These are just faux pearl, and the stretch is okay on that one. We have all the stones. We'll just do $1 on that. And another stretch bracelet here with rhinestones. And those are all there. We'll just do $1 on that one. Seems like the stretch is okay. And we have this friendship style bracelet in fluorescent green. And it is the little slider adjuster. We'll just do $1 on that one. It's in good shape. And we have another one of these. So they may have gone together on an earring or something. So I will check into that as well and put info on the screen. That is pretty. And we have these bracelets. These are all connected, it looks like. And yeah, these are stretch is no good on those. That'll just be in craft for $1. But some really pretty beads, especially these ones with the little glitter on them, are really nice. And we have this plastic beaded necklace. It's on a stretch, and the stretch is good. Really cute, nice springtime Easter looking necklace. We'll do $1 on that one. And this is really pretty with these blue beads on it. If we can get that untangled. And we did. So these are really nice, like hand knotted and beautiful blue kind of ombre faceted beads. And then it does come down into this tassel. It's a little bit misshapen, but it's like a rose gold color. And then it's got the matching thread on the knots between the beads. This is gorgeous. Let's do $3 on that one. Really pretty. Earring. And then we have this tangle here. So we've got this chain. I don't see any markings on that one. And that is not magnetic. So let me just give that one a scratch. that's not really scratching copper. So I'll look a little bit closer at that one and put some info on the screen about that. I'll move it aside. And this here is a tangled kind of mess. These are just plastic pearls, and there is some wear on the metal. So we'll just put this into craft for $1, the tangle there. And we have this really cute key necklace. Looks like gold tone. And this one does have a hang tag on it. And so it says CN on the back. I think I've seen this before, but I am not sure what brand that is. So I will look that up and see what I can find out, but it is really, really long. And then it's got this key pendant, and there is some tone loss. So probably a gold plate on it. You can definitely see some of the silver coming through. And it is magnetic, so it's not sterling, but it might have a gold plate. So I'm going to see if I can find out what brand that is, and I'll put info on the screen about that one. And then that was tangled with this necklace, and this has a lot of wear there on the jump ring and also on the chain, a lot of copper coming through. So this one will just go into craft for $1. And we are ready to probably dump the rest out already. Looks like in this section there are a lot of bigger items. So we will see what is in here. I see this ring here, lots of Halloween colors, and we are missing some stones on it. It says it's a size 8. This is just plastic. So let me make sure that's an 8. And it's actually a 9 is where it's coming in on the mandrel. So we'll just do $1 on that one. Looks like it is missing a couple stones, but it is pretty. So just $1 on that one. And we have this bracelet that's lifting up from the glue. That'll just go in craft for $1. And we've got an earring. And it's a pretty neat pendant there. I assume this would be homemade. Kind of looks like a fence post or something in the shape of an H. And then you have this really pretty faceted crystal. And I think that is glass. And then there's a shell. So really interesting piece. I don't see any markings on it. And then it's got another crystal up there. And it does have a hang tag. It's called Metro 7. I don't know that brand, but there's definitely quite a bit of wear there on the chain. So I'll look that up. I don't think that would be any type of precious metal, but I'll look that up. That is a really neat piece, and I'll put info on that one on the screen. And we have this gorgeous necklace. If you like purple, this is a nice box with that shell necklace we got earlier, and then this one. Really, really gorgeous, and kind of like a bronze tone beads. Does show a little bit of wear, so it is just a collar necklace, but there is an extender on it. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's do $4 on that one. It shows some wear, but it's really, really pretty. Nice deeper purple for going into fall, so we'll do $4 on that one. And we have this kind of friendship bracelet style. And it is kind of fraying there. That'll be in craft for $1. So this is a bubble necklace. And I don't see any branding on it. It's got like teal and then some blue, teal, green, and blue. And it's in good condition. Definitely was a popular style. J. Crew has something similar, and Charming Charlie. We'll do $2 on that one, just acrylic. And we have this really nice scarf clip, I guess it is, and this is marked on there. Wow, this says J Strongwater. So that is really neat. That is gorgeous. And I don't see like any markings for sterling or anything on it. So I will look that up and see what I can find out, but that looks like a very, very promising piece. So really, really cool on that. I have one clip earring here. Maybe we get a match to that. I think we got a match to these. These are $19.28. Really nice ornate kind of design with the black cabochons. And they just need some replacement backs. And that one is a little bit bent, but it should be able to be fixed just fine. Let's do $5 on the $19.28. Those are really, really pretty. So very good to get a match. And this is a really neat piece as well. This looks older. It's got a fold over clasp, and there's definitely some wear. All the metal is etched. And then it does have these kind of flower clusters, and definitely needs a good cleaning. It's really, really dirty in there. But a very cool piece. This is definitely vintage, and it is not magnetic. I'm going to do a Google image search on that one as well and see what I can find out, but it is definitely worn, but super cool. So a lot of pieces to look into in this box, which is a good thing. And next up we have this one. This does have a tag on it that says 34. And this is cold to the touch, these beads. And then it has this tassel. This is all messed up, but it can be fixed. Just needs to be gotten wet and then maybe put in between a book or something. So I don't know what these are, but they are definitely cold to the touch. So let's do $4 on that one. And you could probably even just take the tassel off and just keep the beads and even put a different pendant on it. So not a bad item there. And we did get a clip for this, but it's broken. So both of those will be in craft for $1. And we got another single earring there. And we have a part of a statement necklace. And the other part is over here. So this one, it may be able to be connected here, but it definitely needs some repair. And I don't see a hang tag on it, but it looks like it's pretty well made. It's magnetic. That one will just be in craft for $1, and I will obviously include both pieces for that. We have this, that'll be in craft for $1. We have this. I don't know what these are, if they are some kind of like ear cuff. I'm not sure what that is. Really pretty with the sunburst and the rhinestones. And they are magnetic. We'll just do $2 for all three of those. And we have this strand. These look like they could be a stone of some sort, maybe a jasper or something like that. They are kind of cold to the touch. and it looks to be in good shape. Let's do $4 on that one. And we have this bracelet. I think all of these components go together. It's kind of like a steampunk style with the little clock on it. But it's definitely kind of coming apart. So I'll just include all of these pieces, and that'll be in craft for $1. And next we have the stretch bracelet. The stretch seems all right. Really pretty, just acrylic center. And there is copper coming through on the edges and also there. But I think all the stones are there. So we'll just put that in craft for $1. It's got a lot of copper coming through. And this is a beauty. I love the lion heads. This one does show a lot of discoloration. And I don't see any markings on it, but it's, you know, similar to the Kenneth J. Lane. So it could be a nice crafting piece, but it does have some discoloration on the metal. So we'll put that aside and see if we get a match. And we have this bracelet here. This one says 18 on it. And stretch is not great on this one. That'll just go in craft for $1. And this is broken. That'll also be in craft for $1. And that one is going to go into craft. If I find a match to it, I'll include both for $1. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This looks like it's something good. This is really well made. It says mud pie on it. Let me see what else. Mud pie. And it just has the website. But this is beautiful. There is a little bit of wear on the inside. And it is a really sturdy cuff. A little bit of scratching. But this is gorgeous. And it could be like a lacquered wood, possibly. So it's not real pliable. But isn't that so cute? I love that. Let's see if I can get it off now that I put it on. Yeah, it's not the easiest to get on and off because it's really stiff. So it is sitting, you know, probably about a 7 max. And let's see if we can kind of measure the opening. The opening is about like 1 3/4. So I'm going to see what I can find out about that one and put that on the screen. But I love that. Really, really nice. And we have this bracelet, I guess it is. And it is a silver tone. It may have been gold tone before because of the clasp. And then it's got like a little satin kind of leopard print fabric running through. And there is some loose strings. And this one is marked C1946. That is Cato brand, I believe. So we'll just put that one into craft. This is fraying and there's a lot of tone loss. So that'll just be $1 in craft. And this is beautiful. I don't know if that could possibly be Amazonite maybe. And that was marked for $18 as well. I love the colors on that one. The stretch is decent on this one. And really nice. I would personally probably take the tassel off, but I love the stones. So let's do $6 on that one. I really, really like that. Really pretty. And we got another one here. I think these ones are just acrylic. Nice fall kind of retro looking tones. And there is just this extra string here. We'll just do $1 on that one. And we have these 2 bangles here. We'll just do both of those for $1. And we have this necklace here. This is on a gunmetal, and there's a lot of scratching and wear to the little plating. And this one is marked Express. It might be able to be wiped down a little bit. We'll just do $2 on that one. The chain is really nice, but there is wear on the stones. So just $2 on that. And we have another stone bracelet here. These ones are faceted, and that was marked for $12. Really pretty. And the stretch is good on this one. We'll do $3 on that. And we have this necklace. It looked like that probably had a maker, but there's a ton of copper coming through. That'll be in craft for $1. That's a cute clip-on. Very interesting one here. And we have another stone. These are kind of like a chalky feel. And then it does have a tassel there. Stretch is good on that one. And it looks like on that one, maybe it's chipped a little bit. But pretty colors. We'll just do $2 on that one. And next up we have this necklace. And this is Monet, I believe. Really cool. And this is heavy. It's got a lot of weight to it. There is gold, silver, and like a dark gray. And they're metallic coated. And a little bit of wear and marks. But this is a really heavy necklace. It looks well made. So I will look into that one and put a price on the screen for that. But that is a good item. And one of the few branded pieces we've gotten. And this looks like some kind of button cover or cuff link or something. I think it says Tiburon, Naples. And that's magnetic. We'll just do $1 on that. I'll put it in craft. And we have this really nice fall tone necklace. And definitely wear on the metal. But some really nice kind of copper tone beads. Multi-layer necklace. So this is all in really good shape. Just wear up here. So we'll just do $2 on that one. But really, really pretty for fall. And we do have some more bangles. This one's an earring. And that one's not magnetic. These I'll pair with the other ones. I think we had a couple already, so we'll just do like 4 for $1 on those. And this one is just costume as well. We'll just do $1 on that one. It's more of a weighty bracelet. And this is another 1928 earring. And we did get another one of these. I think we were doing $2, so I'll add that one in with the other 3, whatever those are. And we have this little dainty ring, a nice pinky ring or a midi ring. And that one's magnetic. We'll just do $1 on that one. And it is a size 3.5 on that one. This is a little locket. It's so small, but super cute. It's got like a leaf or something on it. And I don't see any markings. It's magnetic. We'll just do $1 on that one. And we're down to our last few items. We have this little Aloha turtle, little pendant. And that one is not magnetic. Just costume on that. We'll just do $1 on the turtle. And we have this beaded necklace. There is something back there. That'll just be in craft for $1. So I really like the vintage pieces in this box, and I can't wait to look into whatever that whatever it was, like a scarf clip or something. And we had that really cool watch too. So this has a fold over clasp. And the clasp doesn't seem to be really connecting well on this. And I think this is just silver tone. I'm just going to put that in craft for $1. It doesn't seem to be staying closed. And we have this. It says Inspire. And this has a lot of tone loss on it. And it's magnetic. That'll just be in craft for $1. And we do have this necklace that's all bent up. This is actually some kind of hair piece. It has these bobby pins. So that's pretty. There we go. So this is really bendy, so you can kind of shape it how you want on your hair. So really cool for, you know, like a bridal situation or a prom. And I think all the stones are there. There might be some areas of glue residue that are a little visible, but that is really pretty. Let's do $3 on that one. That's an interesting piece. And our last item is this necklace. And it is a chain necklace with all of these little rhinestones that are just kind of floating in there. And it's just acrylic. I think all of the stones are there. And there's no hang tag or anything on that one. It seems to be in pretty good shape. We'll do $3 on that one. And that's our last piece. So let's go through the earrings. And I do have a lot of research I need to do behind the scenes. So hopefully I have some good findings to put in. So this was broken. That's going to go into craft. I'm sure that went with that other clip-on. We did not get a match to this one. This. And I just want to make sure there's no markings or precious metal on these. That was just 1928. And that one's magnetic. No match to the wood one. And that was a cool little single earring. Kind of has a Betsy Johnson look. So these were the only ones that we had a match to, and they are broken. So that will be in craft for $1, and these are really lightweight. And the only one that is potentially sterling is this one. And it is actually marked 925. So a really cool cross earring. And we'll go ahead and test that one now. And it's definitely scratching like it is sterling. So yes, that one is sterling. That is, I believe, the only sterling, at least that was marked, that we found. So we'll do $5 on that one if anybody's interested in that to do something with. And then, yeah, I've got a lot of research to do. But overall, I think this was a pretty cool box. Not a ton of craft, really. And some really neat vintage items. So I will definitely let you know what I find out about the pieces I need to research. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you watching tonight. And I'll see you back on Thursday for my variety unboxing and sale. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you then.